Now in Good Morning Northwest, a bit of good news and some not such good news for drivers who take the Thor Freya on and off ramps. We're looking at the latest road construction changes that will affect you.
Well, today is Friday and now summer is full on, but we do see some changes for Sunday that we want you to be aware of. We're going to talk about that coming up.
And their life's work is educating our children, but many are burned out and stressed out. The testimony teachers and education advocates gave to Congress and what some lawmakers want to do about it. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Thanks for starting your Friday with us. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Natalie Grant. Today is Friday, June 21st. Welcome to your first full day of summer. Let's get right on over to Mark Peterson for a look at our forecast.
And it's going to live up to that summer tag's going to be nice. We have a blue sky, beautiful sunrise. We're sitting at 58 degrees. Temperature's already warming. There's no wind right now. In fact, very light wind throughout the day. Taking a look at the 4 things we want you to know. Well, it's officially summer. Hello. We're going to continue to warm up through tomorrow. It's going to be 80s all the way through the weekend, but Sunday's going to be dry and breezy. So we look at satellite and radar. If you're on Montana time, you're getting some rain showers over there. For us, it's a clear sky, a few clouds starting to work its way in, and we could see a little bit more of that for tomorrow. Currently at Colville, you're at 43 degrees. You're the cool spot. 58 into Spokane, 48 into Pullman. Heading down to the Tri-Cities, starting at 53. They're going to be in the mid-90s today. We will be in the mid-80s. We're looking at 85 at 4 o'clock and forecasting a high of 86 degrees today.
We're following some breaking news out of Ponderay County. The sheriff's office is searching for a missing 14-year-old. Sky Turner is described as 5'11", brown hair with brown eyes. He was last seen wearing a dark short-sleeved T-shirt, jean shorts, and tennis shoes with white socks. Deputies did not say where he was last seen. If you have any information about Sky, you should call the Ponderay County Sheriff's Office immediately. A Cataldo woman with dementia missing since Sunday has been found safe. The Kootenai County Sheriff's Office says a man found the 62-year-old on his ranch near the Coeur d'Alene River several miles from her home. She was taken to the hospital, treated for dehydration, and has been reunited with family.
We now know the names of the 2 men who died in a helicopter crash in Lincoln County Wednesday night. Investigators say Dr. Mark Manteuffel of Coeur d'Alene, who is on your screen right now, and Ryan Sandvig of Spokane died at the crash site just outside of Davenport. Manteuffel was also a senior aero medical examiner and has been working with Kootenai County since 1995. The cause of the crash is under investigation.
In our For the People coverage, we are counting down just 6 days until the first presidential debate of the season. President Biden is in Camp David, hunkering down with a team of advisors as he prepares to face off against former President Donald Trump. ABC's M. Nguyen has the latest now from D.C.
This morning, the highly anticipated debate between President Biden and former President Trump less than a week away. Trump, despite repeatedly attacking Biden's mental fitness, now raising expectations for Thursday.
All I can say is this. I watched him with Paul Ryan, and he destroyed Paul Ryan. I assume he's going to be somebody that will be a worthy debater. Yeah, I would say. I think okay. I don't want to underestimate him.
Sources say Trump is holding policy meetings with Republican allies to prepare. They say Trump, who is no stranger to TV, will pay close attention to how things will appear and play out on the television, especially as both candidates have agreed to no live audience and mic muting. President Biden doing his own preps from Camp David, including 90-minute mock debates led by his former chief of staff.
He's about him. I'm about the country.
Biden expected to focus on Trump's stance on reproductive rights, accuse him of undermining democracy, and put Trump's criminal conviction front and center.
This election is between a convicted criminal who's only out for himself and a president who's fighting for your family.
Overnight, Biden reportedly receiving a $20 million donation from billionaire former New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg. But it comes after the president's operation was outraised by Trump's for the 2nd straight month. The Biden campaign and DNC raking in $85 million last month, far short of the $141 million Trump's camp says they raised. The race is still neck and neck, with 538's average presidential polling having both men hovering just above 40% voter favorability. Trump with the slightest edge.
Biden won a coin toss and decided to choose where he'll stand. He chose the podium on the right side of the TV screen. Trump got to pick the order of closing statements. He chose to have the last word. M. Nguyen, ABC News, Washington.
You can watch that debate right here on 4 News Now next Thursday at 6 o'clock. In news around the nation this morning, public school teachers on Capitol Hill yesterday testified about the challenges facing schools.
One challenge, a shortage of teachers, which they blame on low salaries. The average starting teacher salary in the U.S. is just more than $44,000 a year. Nearly 30% of school districts pay less than $40,000. A new bill from Senator Bernie Sanders would require teachers to make at least $60,000 a year.
Incredibly, the average public school teacher in America is making nearly $100 a week less than she or he did 28 years ago after adjusting for inflation.
Now, critics say schools have enough money, they're just not spending it wisely. Sanders' bill to raise teacher salaries has not received enough support for Senate consideration.
A crash closed westbound lanes of I-90 for several hours last night. One person had to be cut out of his car and taken to the hospital. This actually happened at the Altamont exit around 12:30 in the afternoon. It completely closed the westbound side of the freeway for hours. Traffic got so bad it was backed up all the way to Pines in the valley. The crash involved 2 cars and a big rig. Traffic was diverted onto Sprague. Washington State Patrol is investigating the cause.
The westbound Thor-Freya exit is set to reopen this morning, but it comes with a trade-off for drivers heading east. Well, here's a look at the changes. Starting at 6 o'clock this morning, right about now, crews are reopening the westbound I-90 exit ramp at Thor and Freya, which has been closed since the end of March. 2nd Avenue between Havana and Freya will also reopen this morning. At the same time, eastbound exit ramp at Thor and Freya will close, as well as 3rd Avenue between Ray and Thor Street. Detours will be in place for about 10 weeks. The saga continues out there.
It sure does, but at least something's opening.
Yes, got something in the right direction here. Your Good Morning Northwest time is 6:07.
Let's check in with Mark now. And, you know, we are looking for a great weekend ahead, but there, of course, is a little caveat.
Yeah, we are seeing today and tomorrow warm mid to upper 80s, but Sunday it's going to be warm and breezy. We're going to have those winds gusting to 40. So if you have anything that creates sparks you need to do it today or tomorrow. The winds fire up Sunday. Everyone's going to be keeping a close eye on that. We're keeping a close eye on your forecast. It's coming your way.
You can see these trucks in action this weekend at the Spokane Arena. I'm telling you all about Hot Wheels Monster Truck Live coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
And a scare for people on the plane and those on the ground. After the break, the close call for not 1 but 2 Southwest jets.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Save your greed! Our 30th anniversary celebration continues at Mistaqua Casino Hotel. Play your favorite games with your Sun Club card to win your share of $22,000 cash and one of several Traeger grills. Learn more at Mistaqua.com.
Get ready to embark on a culinary adventure like no other. Crave is hitting Spokane Valley at Center Place this July 11th through 13th. Join us for an irresistible foodie extravaganza featuring top local and regional chefs along with the best breweries, wineries, and distilleries. Experience the best of the Pacific Northwest for 3 days at Crave. Admission includes food, drinks, entertainment, and an unforgettable experience. But hurry! Tickets are limited and selling fast. Visit cravenw.com to get yours today. Don't miss out on the culinary event of the year.
This summer, if you're looking for fun new adventures and a new Jeep, nobody has a better selection at better prices than the saving superstars at Dishman Dodge Ram Chrysler Jeep.
Dishman Dodge!
For over 50 years, Dishman has been Spokane's powerhouse, selling the best lineup of Jeeps for less, as well as the popular Ram trucks, with over 100 in stock currently, making Dishman the only place you should go if you're looking for a new Ram truck or Jeep.
Dishman Dodge!
Swing into Fred's Appliance today for our 4th of July celebration and discover unbeatable deals on the largest selection of in-stock get-it-today inventory in our region. Upgrade your home with the Electrolux laundry set and save a whopping $1,300 on the pair. Plus, buy 1 pedestal and get the second free, an additional $270 in instant savings. This advanced laundry duo brings you unmatched efficiency and state-of-the-art features, ensuring your clothes come out perfect every time.
What does RV stand for? Recreational vehicle or ruined vacation? At Click It RV, we want you to have a fun, safe camping experience. So for the month of June, get to any Click It RV store and get a professional propane leak test, tire pressure check, wheel bearings, roof, slide and battery test. And all inspections are free because we want you and yours to have a safe camping season. Thinking of upgrading? Check out their used selection of new and used top brands like Grand Design, Rockwood, Flagstaff, Winnebago, and more. So get to a Click It RV store near you for a free inspection and keep your family safe.
Mr. Casino Hotel is open. Stay with us, relax and rejuvenate while taking advantage of our amazing amenities, including a restaurant and lounge open to the public daily starting at 3 p.m. north of Spokane on Highway 395.
It is 6:10. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. The U.S. Supreme Court has upheld a Trump-era tax on overseas investments.
In Thursday's 7-2 majority, justices upheld that the government could levy a tax on foreign investment proceeds that had not yet been received. The case centered on a Washington state couple who challenged a $15,000 tax bill on an investment in an India-based company. The couple claimed that the profit at issue was reinvested and never distributed to them. The tax was part of a larger package signed by former President Donald Trump, but the decision is considered a win for the Biden administration.
Migrant arrests have fallen sharply in the 2 weeks since President Biden announced new rules restricting asylum. Preliminary data from the U.S. Customs and Border Protection shows that arrests between ports of entry declined by 25% since June 4th. The agency also reported Border Patrol arrested nearly 118,000 people who entered the country illegally between ports of entry in May. That's a 9% drop from April.
The FAA is investigating another concerning incident on a Southwest Airlines flight. A Boeing 737 appeared to come dangerously close to homes near Oklahoma City. It dropped as low as 525 feet over the city of Yukon, passing just over a high school. The plane landed safely, but people flooded to social media saying they thought the plane was going to hit their homes. Earlier this week, a memo revealed that a plane from Hawaii came just 400 feet from slamming into the ocean when a newer first officer accidentally pushed the control column.
It's a Friday morning. It's 6:12. It's time for the 10-second takeaway. Sunny and warmer today. It's going to be a great way to wrap up the week and begin a new season. Grab your shades. Make sure you drink plenty of water. Getting ready for the weekend. 86 the high.
It has been a week of reckoning for social media companies.
Yeah, the nation's top doctor, Congress, a major school district, and a governor all looking to crack down on the industry and its impact on children. New York's governor signing a bill to restrict social media use by minors. Under the law, people under 18 will only be allowed to see posts from accounts they follow rather than content suggested by an algorithm. The law's passage comes the same day the Wall Street Journal reported that Instagram is recommending videos sexual in nature to kids as young as 13. The report is based on accounts set up by testers. Meta dismissing the report as a, quote, artificial experiment that doesn't match the reality of how teens use Instagram. Earlier this week, the U.S. Surgeon General called for social media platforms to display health warnings similar to tobacco products. It's now 6:13.
Narrowing down the search for Spokane's next police chief. A little later in the news, we'll tell you who's on the short list and when you can hear from those candidates.
And right after the break, we're live with a behind-the-scenes look at the Hot Wheels Monster Truck Live show, where it looks like we have found Mark's car.
Oh, new car, Mark?
Allison Martinez lets us know what's in store coming up next.
Spokane stepped onto the world stage by hosting Expo 74.
And Wendell Ford was there, celebrating our community spirit.
We're still here, continuing that legacy started by Kristen's grandfather in 1943.
To celebrate, we have some of the best financing and savings we've ever offered.
Escape, Bronco, Explorer, and the F-150.
Some with 0% for 72 months. Celebrate with us.
Wendell Ford at the Y on North Division.
Drive for generations.
We owe everything to our troops, past and present, for their honor, courage, and dedication. As a token of our appreciation, Ford News Now and Global Credit Union are encouraging you to once again wear red on Fridays.
Join us in recognizing our troops and their families for allowing us the freedom we enjoy every day as Americans. Stop into any Global branch to pick up a red pin and show your support.
And then wear red every Friday from now until September 11th.
Wear Red Fridays, brought to you by Ford News Now and Global Credit Union.
There's working you. And then there's chill you. Chill you is more carefree and curious, more present, more relaxed, more fun. Chill U is the best you. There you are. Bring back your Chill U with an escape to Coeur d'Alene, the city by the lake. Win a dream giveaway at cda4.fun.
Ironstone Furniture and Fire is having a summer sale. The right furniture takes your space from occasional use to your favorite place. And with savings of 20 to 50% on in-stock pieces, you can choose from our collections of comfortable living and functional dining to create your perfect indoor or outdoor setup. Explore our favorite looks for summer with our team of designers here to help you. Ironstone Furniture and Fire, outdoor living and inside comfort.
You would never go years without changing your oil. Did you know not maintaining your water heater can cause serious issues? Sediment can reduce efficiency, causing higher energy bills, leaks, and water heater failure. Sediment also causes bacteria that impacts water quality. An annual flush is the best defense against costly damage to your home, health, and wallet. Right now, Gold Seal Plumbing is offering an $89 water heater flush to keep your home and family safe and worry-free. So call Gold Seal Plumbing today. We're on our way.
Welcome to Coeur d'Alene Honda.
Thank you. I've been coming here for years, and I've always felt just like family.
At Coeur d'Alene Honda, we've been family owned and operated for over 50 years. We pride ourselves in giving the best customer experience.
And every new car comes with a nationwide lifetime warranty.
We have some of the best selection of pre-owned vehicles to choose from.
And select pre-owned Hondas come with our lifetime warranty.
Coeur d'Alene Honda with the nationwide lifetime warranty at no additional cost to you.
Awarded Dealer of the Year and rated 4.7 on Google.
And don't forget about the lifetime warranty.
More Americans choose ABC News, America's #1 news source.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
It is now 6:16. When you think of Hot Wheels, you probably think of miniature cars or trucks. Well, they just got supersized.
And you can watch Hot Wheels trucks come to life at the Spokane Arena, and Allison Martinez is live there right now to give us a little behind-the-scenes look. Good morning, Allison.
Good morning. As someone who grew up in a household with Hot Wheels all over the floor at all times, I'm very, very excited about this. I'm joined with Eric this morning. He is the driver and mechanic for Bigfoot. I'd like to think that here in Spokane we're pretty partial to Bigfoot, but how many cars are in the show?
So we have 7 different monster trucks that are going to be coming to the arena, and all have different personalities with them.
Yeah, very cool. And behind us, as we said, is Bigfoot. I want to give you guys a little bit of a size reference right here. I'm about 5'5" on a good day, I'd like to say, and this is the wheel here right now, almost rivaling my height. How much do these monster trucks weigh?
They can get anywhere between 700 pounds to about 1,200 pounds.
1,200 pounds. Crazy. And what's really cool is Eric drives Bigfoot, but you also are responsible for maintaining Bigfoot as well. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so not only am I the driver, I'm also the mechanic for Bigfoot. So when we're out on the road a couple weeks in on end, we'll have to actually do some work on the truck and have to fix the stuff that we break, and of course do routine maintenance on the truck as well, because you don't think it's just like a normal car and you can just drive it everywhere. These things break, and they have a lot of stress on them because of just how big they are. So we have to check everything over, nut and bolt, every bolt on the truck, just to make sure it's all there and tight.
Yeah, Eric wears all the hats in this situation. Now, I'm sure the kids have a lot of questions about this whole deal now, and they can ask you them in person. Can you quickly tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, of course. So 2 hours before the shows, 2 Saturday, 1 Sunday, we have what we call the crash zone. So you guys can come down on the floor, on the concourse, meet all the drivers, take pictures, autographs, any kind of questions. I'm more than happy to answer for you guys.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We'll send it back to you guys in studio.
Hopefully one of those hats is a helmet while he's inside of the monster truck too.
Oh, for sure. Your time is now 6:19, and we are in store for summer weather.
Yeah, it's going to be hot in the trucks because they wear a full-on fire suit, full face helmet. I mean, the works. Outside, it will feel like it's going to be hot. Saturday's forecast high going to be 89 degrees. Now, just the average date is June 19th, a couple days ago. The earliest was April 24th, and the record latest was July 21st. But again, 89 degrees on Saturday, we could see that 90-degree temperature hit. Now, we go hour by hour, and really lots of sunshine, not a lot of wind, 76 by 11 o'clock. So that's just above average for us. Then we're going to be into the 80s all afternoon long. By 2, 3 o'clock, we're going to be at 83, adding a couple more degrees to that. We're going to get 86 our high, maybe a little bit of heating, creating a little bit of cloud cover, but that's going to be it. We look at what we have for the northwest, and again, rain showers into Montana that we saw that system a couple days ago. We are going to continue to be high and dry today. We're going to continue to have the heat. But again, focusing on the winds for Sunday, it's going to be this cool air mass coming out of Canada, and this really describes it the best. 1 o'clock. We see those winds come in where we have the cool and the heat, and that is going to create those winds gusting to 40 miles an hour, and then the heat returns for the beginning of the week, and things look pretty good from there on out, at least through Wednesday, Thursday. We're expecting to see nothing. It's going to be blue sky. We got the strawberry full moon. You should see most of that tonight. 86 our high today. In Colville, 83. We're going to be into the low 90s from Wenatchee to Moses Lake, mid-90s, Tri-Cities, all the way to Lewiston. Gusty winds again to 35, 40 miles an hour on Sunday, and a low relative humidity has that fire risk at moderate. Monday, 78, and then mid-80s Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yeah, look at that.
Enjoy this week while we got it here.
Oh my gosh.
Please enjoy it, but sunscreen, drink your water.
Yes.
Take it easy Saturday if you have problems with heat.
All the preparations.
Thanks, Mark. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:21.
We have previews of baseball from the Indians to the Mariners coming up next in Morning Sports.
Thanks so much for starting your day with us right here on Good Morning Northwest. It is Friday, TJF. We'll be right back after this.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Right now with Papa Murphy's, we've got a great deal.
Which means I make more great pizza.
Get select large thin crust pizzas for $8.99. Papa Murphy's. We make great pizza so you can make the pizza great.
Such a great deal.
$8.99. That is a great deal.
4 News Now anchors, not just in the newsroom, but in the community, doing the work, listening to you, asking questions to help keep your family safe. We're the people you trust on your screens and in your neighborhood. We'll always be there on 4 News Now.
It's time to celebrate all dads and grads. This week at both Cal locations in Airway Heights and on 4th Street in Coeur d'Alene.
And that means some of the best deals of the year on fun new rides for summer. Plus delayed payments until September 1st and an extra $500 trade-in value for your old ride. Plus, everyone can enter for a chance to win a Traeger grill at each location.
This is one sale you can't afford to miss. This week at both Cal locations.
There's only a short time left to get your backyard and deck ready for the 4th of July at Windsor Plywood.
It's time to shop for wood.
Whether you're looking for PVC, composite, or wood, the Windsor Plywood Decking Pros can help you find what you need, including great railing options. It's the one-stop shop all the contractors use to build the best decks in the region.
Windsor Plywood.
Plus, local delivery is available.
Calling all captains. Whether you're a pontoon pirate with a large crew or a solo rider who carves up glassy lakes, all wakes lead to Allsport. Allsport has a huge selection of Sea-Doo watercraft. Who has it all? Allsport has it all. Join our local team in celebrating 40 years in business. Financing available on Can-Am, Riker, Spyder, and more. If you're looking to make 2024 the most adventurous year yet, then have it all at Allsport. Just off I-90 in Liberty Lake.
Honeymoon phase over already, huh?
You know, these things normally take a while to figure out, and these
We get you compensated fairly and only get paid after you win.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999. Right now with Papa Murphy's, we've got a great deal.
Which means I make more great pizza.
Get select large thin crust pizzas for $8.99. Papa Murphy's. We make great pizza so you can make the pizza great.
Such a great deal.
$8.99. That is a great deal.
Welcome into Morning Sports. I'm Julian Minitzel. Colorado Rockies starter and former National League All-Star German Marquez is scheduled to have a rehab start with the Spokane Indians on Saturday. Marquez is recovering from Tommy John surgery he underwent in May of last year. That game is scheduled for 7 o'clock. As for last night's game, the Indians didn't need Marquez's help. Spokane won the game 9-3 over the Eugene Emeralds. Well, the game tonight is scheduled just after 7 o'clock at Avista Stadium. The Seattle Mariners dropped the series finale to the Cleveland Guardians 6-3. Luis Castillo gave up 5 runs in 5 innings in the start for Seattle. Now the Mariners will now travel to take on the Miami Marlins on the road today. First pitch is at 4:10. Spokane Chiefs center Berkeley Catton is expected to be a top 15 pick in next week's NHL draft. Berkeley was the U.S. Division Player of the Year and ranks 8th among North American skaters, according to NHL scouts. He's only 18 years old, but he said his expectation is to play right away because this is a goal he's been working towards since he first picked up a hockey stick.
I always kind of go back to, being a young kid and just dreaming of these moments now. It's pretty surreal, honestly, to kind of see my name, like you said, that high. So, I'm just enjoying it right now, soaking it in. And then, whichever team picks me, looking to kind of run with that.
And the first round of the NHL draft is next Friday, so a week from today, June 28th. The Chiefs will have a draft watch party at the Spokane Arena. The first 250 fans will be allowed to attend. And that'll wrap us up for Morning Sports.
Well, a heads up, we have a change to our schedule today. Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Finals is tonight at 5 o'clock right here on ABC. And that means you can watch special editions of 4 News now at 4 o'clock and then right after the game. Don't miss those and have fun watching hockey.
Good morning, Northwest Times now just about 6:26.
The city of Spokane releases its top 4 candidates for the next chief of police.
Plus, how people in Idaho can voice their concerns about which books are allowed in their library's children's section.
And the man accused of hitting and killing a 78-year-old woman in downtown Spokane with his truck makes his first appearance in court. What new details documents unveil? That's next. And before we go to break, here's a first look of what's coming up on Good Morning America at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, a vacation tragedy.
I feel that this could have been prevented if things would have just been done from the very beginning.
Texas couple Lisette Zambrano and husband George Guillen didn't know that these photos would be their last together. Liz speaking exclusively to ABC News about what happened last week at the Sonoran Sea Resort in Mexico, where she and her husband were both electrocuted in a hot tub near the pool, seriously injuring her and taking George's life. What was going through your mind when it first started?
It's weird because I'm aware the whole time, the shocks are going on and my mind is still going, just thinking he's going through the same thing, and he wasn't. And
coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have much more of our interview and what you need to know if you think you're being shocked while in the water. With your GMA First Look, I'm Matt Rivers, ABC News, El Paso.
The darkness of bipolar depression made me feel like I was losing interest in the things I love. Then I found a chance to let in the light.
Discover Caplyta. Unlike some medicines that only treat bipolar 1, Caplyta is proven to deliver significant symptom relief from both bipolar 1 and 2 depression. And in clinical trials, movement disorders and weight gain were not common.
Caplyta can cause serious side effects. Call your doctor about sudden mood changes, behaviors, or suicidal thoughts right away. Antidepressants may increase these risks in young adults. Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke. Caplyta is not approved for dementia-related psychosis. Report fever, confusion, or stiff muscles which may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements which may be permanent. Common side effects include sleepiness, dizziness, nausea, and dry mouth. These aren't all the side effects.
In the darkness of bipolar 1 and 2 depression, Caplyta can help you let in the light. Ask your doctor about Caplyta. Find savings and support at caplyta.com.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app. Sign up for the 4 News Now Brainstorm at KXLY.com.
Your dream kitchen starts at Floor & Home. Custom countertops handmade for you. This month only, custom select quartz counters start at $52.99 a square foot. You dream, we install. Love the home you live in.
Elite Tire and Suspension, your premier tire and suspension shop, can do it all. A family business that started right here in the Northwest, building their business and your trust from the ground up. Active in the community and committed to supporting schools and youth programs in the Coeur d'Alene and Sandpoint area. Elite Tire and Suspension, top-notch customer service, the best warranty in town, and easy financing. Their experienced team will keep you safe on the road with correct tires, suspension, and alignment. Call, click, or stop in anytime. Elite Tire and Suspension in Coeur d'Alene and Pend Oreille.
When you call, they get to work. Machine cut, hand sanded, and custom crafted to order. You dream, we cut and install. Love the home you live in.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
We start this half hour with the 4 News Now story tracker and news out of the nation's capital. Former President Donald Trump will have the last word in next week's presidential debate. This was determined with a good old-fashioned coin toss. Next week's debate is one for the history books. It is the first time that an incumbent and a former president will debate one another. You can watch the debate right here on 4 News Now next Thursday at 6 o'clock.
Well, today won't be a rough day for pet owners and their furry friends. That's because June 21st today celebrates National Take Your Dog to Work Day. The holiday has been celebrated in the U.S. every Friday after Father's Day since 1999. It encourages people to adopt from animals and from shelters. Some companies have pet-friendly policies all the time, which studies show can have a positive effect on the work environment. Hey, if you work from home, it's Take Your Dog to Work Day every day.
Every day.
What a good life. Good. Thanks so much for joining us here on Good Morning Northwest. I'm Natalie Grant.
And I'm Robin Nance. It's Friday, June 21st. Let's check out our first alert forecast with Mark Peterson heading into a first weekend of summer.
Yeah, it's going to be wonderful. We're going to have a great weekend. Sunday, we're going to have a little news on that. It's going to be a bit of a change, but we have blue sky, 58 degrees, winds really minimal right now. We're going to continue to see light winds throughout the day. It is officially summer, and we continue to warm up through the weekend, 80s all the way through the weekend as well, but Sunday's going to be dry and breezy. We look at the satellite radar, and you can see that we have had some energy into Montana. We remain clear, and we're going to be that way throughout the day. We see a little energy coming off the Pacific. That'll be Saturday's cloud cover. 58 currently for us, 58 into Ritzville, 53 into the Tri-Cities, Colville at 46 degrees. We have moderate fire risk as we look at the Central Basin all the way into eastern Washington, up towards Deer Park. So we want everyone to be very aware of their surroundings on Sunday because of those gusty winds and the dry conditions. Over the next 12 hours, yeah, we're going to see a lot of sunshine. Again, some variable clouds. We do have the strawberry full moon tonight, and it should be visible. It's going to be beautiful, but 86 will be our high today.
All right, Mark, thanks so much. Disturbing details about a deadly hit and run came out in court.
Police arrested the man they believe was behind the wheel of a pickup truck that hit and killed 78-year-old Janet Mann in downtown Spokane last Tuesday. Jordan Smith was in court and breaks down how police tracked down 42-year-old Gary Burns.
That deadly hit and run happened here at the intersection of Brown Street and Main Avenue. Court documents show that Janet was struck by a gray, full-sized Chevy Silverado. But while she was in the roadway, the truck ran her over as the driver drove away from the scene. Investigators used security camera footage 1 block prior to the collision to track down the license plate on that truck. The plates registered to Gary Burns. Video cameras showed the man driving the truck matched the picture on Burns's ID. Police described Burns's truck as unique because it had been debadged, meaning all of the markings on his truck had been removed. Police were granted a search warrant, and when they searched Burns's garage, they found the debadged Chevy Silverado. Burns admitted to the police he was the driver involved in that hit and run. He said he left the scene out of fear.
Do you understand why you're in custody this afternoon?
In court today, Burns was visibly emotional. You can see him wiping his eyes and putting his head down. Meantime, Janet's husband watching the hearing unfold over Zoom.
The state does note that this is a hit and run homicide, so the state is extremely concerned regarding Mr. Burns if he were to be released without bond today.
The prosecution argued Burns should not be released from custody and recommended a $100,000 bond. Burns did not fight that recommendation.
Mr. Olson, your argument, please.
Your Honor, we reserve arguments at this time.
Now, the judge ultimately agreed with the prosecution, saying Burns' refusal to come forward amplified the seriousness of this case.
Unless Burns makes bail, he will remain in custody at the Spokane County Jail. The next court appearance for him is scheduled for July 2nd, 9 in the morning. The city of Spokane has released a short list of names of people who could lead the police department. Mayor Lisa Brown made these 4 selections based on feedback from city and community leaders. First up, Kevin Hall, currently the assistant chief of police in Tucson. Next is Matthew Murray, who is the current chief of the Yakima Police Department. Tom Worthy is the chief of the Dalles Police Department. And last but not least, Kathleen Lanier, who is a colonel in the Memphis Police Department. The city says the 4 finalists will participate in a public forum next Thursday.
A new Idaho law that requires libraries to review materials in the kids section that people think is harmful to children goes into effect July 1st. As kids explore the library, some parents may be nervous about what their children are exposed to. Once this law goes into effect, the community library will make forms available at its libraries in case a person finds material that they think is inappropriate for kids. If staff does deem the book is harmful, they will have 60 days to remove it from the kids section. If they don't remove it, they could be sued for $250. The community library runs 7 libraries in Idaho and has a plan in place when reviewing material.
We look at the characters. Are they more adult characters and maybe it's appropriate for an adult book? We look at reviews and things that the industry standards are helping us make our determination on where material should be placed.
House Bill 710 defines material that is harmful to children as anything that is sexual, but also vaguely lists any other material that is harmful to minors, making it difficult to decipher what is and what isn't harmful.
A couple of traffic alerts for you. 16th Avenue remains closed at the intersection with Highway 195 in West Spokane. Crews have graded the intersection, even poured concrete, but we are told that concrete was poured too low, had to be torn up. The intersection was shut down last month. Crews hope to have the concrete repoured, the street paved, and the intersection open in a few weeks. And later this month, crews will begin to replace the bridges on I-90 over the Coeur d'Alene River near Cataldo. According to the Idaho Transportation Department, drivers should expect only 1 lane to be open in each direction. Construction is set to start later this month.
Well, your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:36.
Mark is standing by. All right, you are looking well into the weekend.
Yeah, today and tomorrow are going to be great. We're not going to get a lot of wind, but we have moderate fire danger for Sunday. Gusty winds to 40. The relative humidity is low, so any fire starts could spread quickly. We've seen this happen already, so we want everyone to be aware of that and make their plans accordingly. Taking a look at One Spokane Stadium, it's absolutely gorgeous. We have a beautiful start and a great forecast coming up.
Yeah, Velocity has a home game there on Sunday. And still to come, recalls from battery chargers to cars. What products you need to check your home for? Coming up right after this.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
GMC of Riverfront Park is starting the 4th of July party early with a free 4th of July sale. Let freedom ring with a 2024 GMC Sierra 1500 Crew Cab Pro 4x4 with up to $14,000 in savings. With a Turbo Max engine and top-tier towing, the Sierra 1500 is perfect for towing your toys. Take $4,000 off MSRP on the powerful 2024 Canyon Crew Cab Elevation. These pre-4th of July deals are so hot, they're explosive. GMC of Riverfront Park is family-owned and operated and home of warranty forever.
Not the best sound to start your day with, is it? Your next decision should be to call Precision. Our professionally trained technicians are here to provide you with award-winning service every time. Our trucks are rolling warehouses, so we can get you back up and running fast. Need a new door? We do that too. And right now, get a new garage door, Wi-Fi opener, and remote combo installed for as low as $34 per month and up to $500 in cashback savings. Call or book online today.
If you're looking for dining room, bedroom, or living room furniture,
then now is the time to buy during Kerner Furniture's warehouse sale.
Why Kerner Furniture? We have a great selection of home furnishings with fabric and finish customizations available.
Our friendly staff knows the right questions to ask to help you find your perfect piece.
We always guarantee the lowest Lazy Boy prices. If you find it for less somewhere else, we'll beat it.
Come see us in Coeur d'Alene and experience the Kerner Furniture difference during our warehouse sale.
Nice store, low prices.
Global Credit Union serves the men and women of our armed forces stationed around the world.
We're proud to honor our military members by wearing red on Friday.
Red stands for Remember Everyone Deployed, and 4 News Now and Global Credit Union are inviting you to wear red on Fridays too.
Show your support for the men and women of our armed forces.
Tell them and their families thank you for their service and for protecting our future. Stop by any Global branch and pick up a red pin.
And then remember to wear red every Friday from now until September 11th.
Kylie and I know there's a lot of great choices for new and pre-owned cars in North Idaho.
And we want Parker Subaru to be your first choice. Not only do we have a great selection of Subarus, we have an award-winning service center, now open 7 days a week.
Because we are committed to keeping you satisfied long after the purchase.
Visit us online at parkersubaru.com or stop by and visit us at Parker Subaru in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
Welcome back. The time is 6:40, and we have a consumer alert to tell you about. A recall for a portable charger hub sold at Costco. Nearly 600,000 MyCharge Power Hub all-in-one portable chargers are being recalled. The Consumer Product Safety Commission says the chargers in question can overheat while charging, which can cause it to catch on fire. According to the commission, there have been at least 120 reports of overheating chargers. MyCharge says it's received 2 reports of residential fires that caused significant property damage. The chargers were sold exclusively at Costco.
Toyota is recalling 145,000 SUVs. That includes Grand Highlander and Lexus TX models. The problem is both vehicles have curtain airbags on the driver's side that may not deploy if the windows roll down. Toyota still hasn't worked out a fix. If you own one of those affected vehicles, you will receive a recall notice in the mail by mid-August.
Good morning. 10-second takeaway. It's going to be sunny and warmer today. Really, it's going to be a nice day to wrap up this week and begin summertime. So grab your shades. You're going to need them. Hydrate. Sunscreen, perhaps. 86 the high.
Extreme heat can be a real pain in the neck, especially for zoo animals. That's why places like Niabi Zoo in Western Illinois are doing what they can to cool animals in the heat. The giraffes get a waterfall. The porcupines get ice blocks, and birds get a breeze from some giant fans.
Gotta do what you gotta do to stay cool.
Oh, ain't that a fact? It's now 6:41.
And get ready for the action. This weekend, your favorite Hot Wheels are coming to life. Allison Martinez is live in Spokane Arena.
We're giving you a sneak peek of all of the fun and excitement you can expect this weekend coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
Plus, the countdown to Hoopfest is on. Next weekend, ballers will fill the streets. What preparations are already underway in downtown Spokane? How you can still get in on the fun. That's next.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Swing into Fred's Appliance today for our 4th of July celebration. Whether you're eyeing the sleek Bosch dishwasher, the innovative GE Profile laundry machine, the ultra-efficient Maytag Pet Pro Series, or the luxurious Frigidaire Professional package, we have what you need ready to go. With massive savings, special rebates, and a variety of models and colors, Fred's offers the largest selection of in-stock, get-it-today inventory in our region. Celebrate this 4th of July with explosive deals and walk away with your new appliance today.
50 years ago, Spokane celebrated with Expo, and Wendell was there.
And we're still continuing that legacy started by Kristen's grandfather in 1943.
And to celebrate, Wendell Nissan has some of the best financing and savings we've ever offered.
Murano, Rogue, Armada, Frontier, and the Aria, an EV in a class all its own.
Celebrate with us with great financing opportunities.
Wendell Nissan at the Y on North Division. Drive for generations.
What am I gonna tell my dad?
Tragic, truly. I've got a quick fix for this whole ordeal.
Yeah, I'm gonna call SWAT.
Oh, nope. Don't want to do that.
After an accident like this, we care about getting you back on your feet. At Craig Swap & Associates, we do just that.
Just remember, one call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
The main event open house is on now at R&R RV Center in North Spokane. See the top-selling motorhomes, toy haulers, fifth wheels, and travel trailers from the nation's top brands. Tour our service center, stock up in the parts department, and enjoy free barbecue on Saturday. Every RV open and marked with a low sale price. Bring your trade and save during the main event open house. Happening now through June 22nd. Only at R&R RV Center, 525 East Francis, North Spokane.
Travel for Adventures is brought to you in part by Lewis Clark Valley.
It is now 6:44. In just more than a week, downtown Spokane streets will completely transform.
Hoopfest, the world's largest 3-on-3 basketball tournament, is returning, and this year's Hoopfest is already shaping up to be bigger than last year. With more teams signed up, the tournament is shaping up to match pre-pandemic levels. Businesses and Hoopfest staff are slammed preparing for the busy weekend. Brick West Brewing is hosting celebrations for everyone on and off the court.
You know, we have DJs and live music and all kinds of things going on just to make sure that people have a great experience when they're here. Because like I said, get a lot of visitors that come down during Hoopfest.
Team check-in for this year's Hoopfest begins next Thursday. And this weekend, your family can watch your favorite Hot Wheels come to life at the Spokane Arena.
Hot Wheels Monster Truck Live Glow Parties in town this weekend only. Allison Martinez is live at Spokane Arena giving us a preview, and this is a special kind of monster truck show.
Yes, this is a very, very special type of monster truck show. Something that's very unique, especially for all the kids that will be coming out here. I'm joined with Eric, who is the driver and also the mechanic behind Bigfoot. I think we're partial to Bigfoot here in the Inland Northwest. We're going to watch you get in the monster truck. I know that's what everyone wants to see. There's so many questions about it. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
We're going to time you. So let's 3, 2, 1, go. All right. He's a professional, if you can't tell already by the fact that he's almost done, and he's in.
Done.
7 seconds. 7 seconds. I think you beat your record from last time even.
I did. I'm fast like that.
Fast like that. Now, we are so excited for the show happening this weekend. Can you tell us what people can expect? What makes this show different from other monster truck shows?
Well, it's not only going to be in a small arena like this, but it's going to be in the dark with a bunch of different lights going on. It's going to be a fun time for the whole family. We got several different competitions that we'll be doing, so we'll be showing off what a monster truck could really do in a show.
And you mentioned the car crushing. That's something that not all monster truck shows have kept, but you guys have kept that.
Yeah, you know, a lot of the guys strafed away from that, but that's the originals to monster trucks, is these big trucks crushing everyday cars. So you don't get to see that everywhere you go to for a monster truck show.
But you can see it this weekend if you come out and check out Bigfoot and all of the amazing other monster trucks right here at the Spokane Arena. You can find more information on KXLY.com. Back to you guys in studio.
Oh, and I don't think they mentioned that this is done in the dark, by the way, with all these cool lights. Very cool lights.
So fun.
Speaking of cool lights right there, lit up One Spokane Stadium. Of course, by the sunlight now.
Yeah.
Used to be we'd have to like flip the switch and get some lights on there at this hour. But
It'll happen again. Starting today, the days get shorter.
No.
Good morning. No, not yet. It's going to be a couple of days before we see anything noticeable. All right, we look at what we currently have under this longest amount of daylight in the year. 55 degrees downtown, 53 into Cheney, 52 into Deer Park, so warmed up, 57 into Post Falls. Hour by hour, we take you through plenty of sunshine. Winds are not going to be a big deal. We're going to have 76 degrees by 11. We're going to be at 80 degrees by 1 o'clock. Again, winds 5, maybe 10 miles an hour. And then we're going to be in the mid-80s for the 4, 5, 6 o'clock hour. At 7, it's still going to be 82 degrees. That back deck, yeah, sit back, enjoy, and relax. Nationally, we got heat into the northwest continuing. The Alberto tropical storm continues to make its way in. Flooding concerns continue to be the deal there. Coming into the Gulf now is going to be another tropical system, and in the Pacific Northwest, it's high pressure. It is warming conditions. It is maybe some afternoon clouds, but that's going to be about it. Forecast radar says maybe a shower into the Cascades, northern Cascades, but through tonight and into tomorrow, relatively clear, looking good. We do get some cloud cover coming in for Saturday with the heat. Today, we're going to be at 86, 88 into Ritzville, 94 into Lewiston. Now, we're going to be 89 for Saturday. Again, increased cloud cover. Sunday is going to be 81, but breezy. Winds to 40 miles an hour. Behind that, Monday, 78. Then we rebound again on Tuesday, Wednesday into the mid-80s. Thursday, 76. Now, I alluded to some changes coming into Hoopfest. Well, we're going to be in the mid-80s. You're going to pick up your packets, 76 degrees. Friday, 62. That does not hold right now for the weekend. It looks like it warms back up again.
Okay.
But that means Friday's going to be another breezy, colder day. But I think the weekend, I think the temperatures are come back in the 70s for Hoopfest, which would be
great.
awesome.
Yeah.
Not 100. Not 60. 70s would be great.
60 is a little chilly.
Boy, it is now just about 10 minutes before the hour. Your morning sprint's coming up next.
Thanks so much for starting your day with us right here on Good Morning Northwest. Happy Friday. We'll be right back after this.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Trudeau's Marina.
When it comes to quality roofing solutions, trust the experts at Roofs by Premier. Roofs by Premier has more than 50 years of experience in the Inland Northwest. Schedule now for spring and receive $500 off.
Never a doubt. See our great selection of Tundras with backup assist technology and other advanced features at Parker Toyota in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
Researching childhood vaccines often feels like this.
When T lymphocytes recognize antigens.
They're lying to us. Vaccines are just another plot to make money.
The most important thing parents should know about vaccines is...
Accept my cookies. Sign up for the newsletter. Sorry. You've reached your free article limit.
There's a simpler way to get answers. Visit vaccinesmartwa.org.
Prices are rising, the border is open, and our cities are broken. I'm Michael Baumgartner, and we need to fight back against the liberal agenda and win. In the state Senate, I lowered taxes, eliminated government agencies, funded the North-South Freeway, and brought a new medical school to Spokane. In Congress, I'll fight for Eastern Washington, protect Fairchild Air Force Base, save our dams, back our police, and secure our southern border. I'm Michael Baumgartner, and I approve this message.
Chevy gets it. I want it, and I can afford it can be one and the same. With Chevy Trax, a car and driver 10 best. The rugged Chevy Trailblazer, and Chevy Colorado, Motor Trend Truck of the Year. Chevy, all you want is all within reach. Connected by OnStar.
Get 1.9% APR financing on select popular 2024 Chevy SUVs when you finance with GM Financial.
See your hometown Chevy dealer today.
When it comes to quality roofing solutions, trust the experts at Roofs by Premier. Roofs by Premier has more than 50 years of experience in the Inland Northwest. Schedule now for spring and receive $500 off.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now.
Time right now is 6:52, and it's time to get you ready to take on your Friday and the weekend in the morning sprint.
And Mark Peterson has great news for everyone who's been looking forward to summer and summer-like weather.
And Allison Martinez is live at the Spokane Arena with a preview of the Hot Wheels Live Monster Truck Show.
And we start, though, with breaking news out of Ponderay County. The Sheriff's Department searching for a missing 14-year-old. Sky Turner, described as 5'11", brown hair with brown eyes. He was last seen wearing a dark short-sleeved T-shirt, jean shorts, tennis shoes, and white socks. Deputies did not say where he was last seen. Anyone with information about Sky should call the Ponderay County Sheriff's Office immediately.
Disturbing details about a deadly hit and run coming out in court. Police arresting the man they believe drove his pickup into 78-year-old Janet Mann in downtown Spokane last Tuesday, killing her. Investigators used security camera footage 1 block before the collision to track down the license plate, eventually finding the pickup in Burns' garage. Burns admitted to police he was the driver involved in the hit and run. He said he left the scene out of fear. His next court appearance is July 2nd at 9 a.m.
We now know the names of the two men who died in a helicopter crash in Lincoln County Wednesday night. Investigators say Dr. Mark Manteuffel of Coeur d'Alene, who is on your screen there, and Ryan Sandvig of Spokane died at the crash site just outside of Davenport. Manteuffel was a senior aeromedical examiner and has been working in Kootenai County since 1995. The cause of that crash is under investigation.
As we look at our First Alert Weather, that First Alert Weather app is still very valid in the summertime. We're going to, again, continue to see clear skies. We're going to have some few clouds later on this afternoon and more clouds for Saturday. Waking up, 48 in DeKalville. We're at 58 in Spokane, and over into Moses Lake, mild 53 degrees. We're warming up into the mid-80s today. 86 will be our high today. Winds are going to be light. Things are looking really good, but it's going to get really hot for Saturday with an expected high of 89 degrees.
A crash closed westbound lanes of I-90 for several hours last night. One person had to be cut out of his car and taken to the hospital. It all happened near the Altamont exit at around 12:30, and it completely closed the westbound side of the freeway. Traffic got so bad it was backed up all the way to Pines Road in the valley. The crash involved two cars and a big rig. Traffic was diverted to Sprague. Now, Washington State Patrol is investigating the cause.
The westbound Thor-Freya exit is set to open this morning, but it comes with a trade-off for drivers heading east. Here's a look at the changes. Just about an hour ago, crews we were told were reopening westbound I-90 exit ramp at Thor and Freya, which has been closed since the end of March. 2nd Avenue between Havana and Freya will also reopen this morning. At the same time, the eastbound exit ramp at Thor and Freya will close, as well as 3rd Avenue between Ray and Thor Streets. The detours will be in place for about 10 weeks.
Former President Donald Trump will have the last word in next week's presidential debate. This was determined with a good old-fashioned coin toss. Next week's debate is one for the history books. It's the first time an incumbent and a former president will debate one another.
Now you can watch the debate right here on 4 News Now next Thursday at 6. The city of Spokane has released the short list of names of people who could lead the police department. Mayor Lisa Brown made these 4 selections based on feedback from city and community leaders. First up, Kevin Hall. He is currently the assistant chief of police at Tucson. Next, Matthew Murray, the current chief of Yakima Police Department. Tom Worthy is the chief of the Dalles Police Department. And Kathleen Lanier, who is a colonel in the Memphis Police Department. The city says the 4 finalists will participate in a public forum next Thursday.
I've got your weekend plans covered, especially if you have kids. Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live is here at the Spokane Arena this weekend only. This is a monster truck show unlike anything you've ever seen before. There will be car crushing, really cool stunts, and some very cool glow magic. It all kicks off tomorrow with 2 shows on Saturday and 1 on Sunday. You can go to our website for more information.
And we have a few more traffic alerts to tell you about. 16th Avenue remains closed at the intersection with Highway 195 in West Spokane. Crews have graded the intersection, even poured concrete, but we're told that concrete was poured too low, so it had to be torn up. The intersection was shut down last month. Crews hope to have the concrete re-poured, the street paved, and the intersection open in a few weeks.
And later this month, crews will begin to replace the bridges on I-90 over the Coeur d'Alene River near Cataldo. According to the Idaho Transportation Department, drivers should expect only 1 lane to be open in each direction. Construction is set to start later this month. We are heading into a nice summery weekend. We got a final check of weather with Mark coming up right after this break.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
Are you an aspiring cottage cheese micro-influencer? At Numerica, you'll find money answers for you and only you. Learn more at numericacu.com.
Expect even more from KXLY Plus. Live updates from the 4 News Now team. Breaking news as it happens. Weather every 10 minutes. Free on your time. Download the app, connect to your streaming TV, and connect on KXLY Plus.
GMC of Riverfront Park is starting the 4th of July party early with a free 4th of July sale. Let freedom ring with a 2024 GMC Sierra 1500 Crew Cab Pro 4x4 with up to $14,000 in savings. With a Turbo Max engine and top-tier towing, the Sierra 1500 is perfect for towing your toys. Take $4,000 off MSRP on the powerful 2024 Canyon Crew Cab Elevation. These pre-4th of July deals are so hot, they're explosive. GMC of Riverfront Park is family-owned and operated and home of warranty forever.
A sunny and mild start today. Of course, this is the first full day of summer. Oh, yeah, by the way, it's a Friday. It's going to be a great day today. Temperatures into the mid-80s. We're going to get light winds. Really going to be enjoyable, 86. However, we do want to remind you that Sunday, it is going to be a transition day. We're going to get blustery winds, gusts to 40 miles an hour. So we do have a moderate risk of fire, and we're going to see some interesting things happen between now and then. So 89 on Saturday, Sunday 81. Again, those breezy, windy conditions, and then we warm back up again Tuesday, Wednesday.
Thanks so much for kicking off your weekend with us right here on Good Morning Northwest.
Yeah, we sure have appreciated having you along. We'll see you throughout Good Morning America with live local updates.